Okay, so the Deshaun Watson news just dropped. The NFL decided on an 11-game suspension, a $5 million fine, and Deshaun Watson must undergo evaluation and treatment. Okay, first reaction, I'm very surprised that he only got 11 games from the league. I thought that it was pretty much a lock that he was going to get suspended for the entire season, if not more.
So there we have it. Cleveland Browns quarterback Deshaun Watson has been officially suspended by the NFL for 11 games. And not only that, he'll be forced to make a $5 million contribution to a charity that is for fundraisers and things like that. But now, what's the big picture idea here? Now, he hasn't been charged with anything. In fact, there's been some evidence that even some of the ladies were not even telling the truth. But I want to play you this particular clip of him at the Jaguars game and what fans were saying to him. Play that clip.
Jacksonville welcomes Deshaun Watson.
You sick fuck! 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 You sick fuck!
Yes, this is what people are saying to him. From now on, he's known as the guy that does many nasty things to women. And even Deshaun Watson has come out and apologized. We'll play that.
Look, I want to say that I'm truly sorry to all the women that I've impacted in this situation. My decisions that I made in my life that put me in this position, I would definitely like to have back, but I want to continue to move forward and grow and learn and show that, I am a true person of character, and I want to keep pushing forward.
Grow and learn. We fully expect that there will be some time that you are away from the team. What does your growth on a personal level look like? How are you spending that time?
I know I have a lot of work to put in, especially on the field, to be able to make sure I'm ready to play whenever that time comes, whenever I can step back on the field. But also the biggest thing is I want to continue counseling, and I want to make sure that I'm growing as a person, as an individual, for my decision making on and off the field. And I want to make sure that, I'm just evolving in the community as much as possible. And that's for the Cleveland community, that's the NFL community and beyond.
And for some of us, we're saying that maybe he apologized for things that he didn't even do. I'll leave that up to you. But now, what's the message, though? The message to guys who are affluent, guys who are doing very well, guys who come from nothing into something, and you believe that now all the women want to be around you because you're special, because you're now the man. Let me tell you guys something, right? As soon as you can get it, you can lose it. Let me tell you about Flutterwave. Flutterwave is a company. It's based out of Nigeria. It processes payments across the African continent. And Flutterwave, some of their CEOs went through some tumultuous times in Nigeria for doing some of the same things that Deshaun Watson was accused of. So you don't even have to be an NFL player to go through this. You can be an upper middle class guy. You could be a small business owner. You could be a record owner, all of that stuff. If you deal with women who are looking for money and use your ability to do that, it's not the 90s anymore, guys. We got to understand that, okay? And here's the trick. A lot of these ladies are coming to you and they're doing anything to get close to you. All right? So you guys need to know that. A lot of times having money is learning how to handle women. When you start making, let's say, $250,000 a year, $500,000 a year, something like that, you think that these women don't know who you are? Well, you might not be an athlete, but let's say if you're in the industry, let's say if you're in sales, you think the women that work with you don't know that you make $500,000 a year? If you're in healthcare and you're a doctor, or you're some kind of ecosystem and there's women there, you think they don't know that you're an alpha guy? That you're a trendsetter, you're a hard worker? You're an overachiever? You're the kind of guy that they're looking for. But not all those women are looking to be your wife. Somebody is looking for you to get something they can get out of you. And when they can't get it anymore, they're going to go and try to get all the money. And guys got to understand that, especially black men, because let me tell you something. We're the ones that are really at risk a lot because we come from nothing, just like Deshaun Watson. You work your way up, you use your talent, you use your skill, Now, all of a sudden, you have all of these women that you never had access to before. Now, Deshaun Watson might be a little different. The reason why he's a little different is because he's always played sports. But now, the same things you get at college, or you can get away with year by year by year, it's not going to work anymore, man. Those days are over. Those days are over, man. They don't exist anymore. Okay? I don't care where you are in the world. You're a successful guy, and then women are coming after you. You're sleeping with them, even if it's consensual. There's going to be pushback. And then people are going to believe the crowd, even if you didn't do anything. That's why today it is much more dangerous for rich men than ever before. Because nobody keeps things on the hush anymore like that. So guys, if you want money, now is the time to start training your mind. Yeah, every time somebody sees me, or she works for me, or she works with me, I don't need to have sex with her. I don't need to date her. I need to keep my personal life away from my career life. Now, I know that Deshaun Watson was doing that, right? But some of you guys might be in different situations. If you work with somebody and you make a lot of money, do not date them. If you have a business and you hire somebody who happens to be good looking, do not date her. Do not leave any evidence that you're doing this with people that you actually work with or work for. Because this is how you make your money. This is how you feed yourself. You have people that are depending on you every single day. Some of you guys have mothers who are retired or parents who are retired. Some of you have kids. Imagine coming home and you're talking about the reason why you can't help your family anymore, or not as much, is because of some sexual opportunities that you couldn't even maneuver with. And it's just not happening to girls in the United States. Listen, man, it can happen to you anywhere. It can happen to you in Africa. It can happen to you in Asia. Listen, guys in church, everybody needs to be aware of this as men and act accordingly. Money is too hard to get, too easy to lose. And I'm going to tell you like this. You have some women out there who are motivated by taking a man's money without little work. This is not all women, but you have a certain group of women. A lot of those ladies are on Instagram. Some of these women are just regular ladies and looking for a come up. They're having tough times, and look at the economic conditions that we're in. This is a time where people are doing bad. So if they can get you, they will. Not only that, look at George Foreman. You had women from the 70s trying to get George Foreman in today's day. So they can come back like 50 years, right? Make it retroactive. That's why it's so important, guys. Really, 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 really think about that. But guys, it's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson. We're out. Peace.